Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway by Susan Jeffers, which was written in 1987. The presence of fear is an indicator that you are growing and accepting life's challenges. I remember a time in life when I was frightened by just about everything, fearful that I would fail in all my attempts to fulfill my dreams, so I just stayed at home, a victim of my insecurities. I'd like to report that it was an accident, Zen master who snapped me back into awareness, but it wasn't. It was actually an Eastern Airlines commercial that used the slogan, "Get into this world." When I saw this commercial, I suddenly realized I had stopped participating in the world. Are you a victim, or are you taking responsibility of your life? So many of us think we are taking responsibility for our lives when we simply are not. The victim mentality is subtle and takes many forms. Self-help ideas expand our idea of what is possible. They make us believe in our dreams and think big. I'm going to do this, we say. I'm going to be that. No longer will we see ourselves short. Nevertheless, waking up another day and the weight of reality, those dreams suddenly seem more fiction than biography. In 2 minutes flat, we are rationalizing the life we have now. And that fear that took a brief holiday is back. Handling fear. The basic work to be done is to get a point where you know you can handle anything that comes your way, bad and good. This sounds like an empty platitude, but Jeffers' point is that fear is not a psychological problem, but an educational one. You must re-educate yourself to accept fear as a necessary part of growth, then move on. Saying yes to your universe. Things happen for reasons of their own. Jeffers mentioned Viktor Frankl's concentration camp classic, Man's Search for Meaning, which describes some of the most hideous conditions that humans have to endure. Yet within the barbed wire fences, the author could still find people who are saying yes to it all, choosing responsibility instead of giving up. Throughout our lives, we are told to take responsibility. We interpret this as meaning going to college, getting a job, getting a mortgage, marriage. Jeffers' understanding of it is closer to Emerson's ideal of self-reliance. That is, being responsible for how you interpret your life experiences. That is, being responsible for how you interpret your life experiences. Hate your job? Then either take a conscious decision to stay and make something out of it, an empathetic yes, or just go. Why positive thinking works. Positive thinking is fine, but it does not reflect reality. It's too Pollyanna. This is the common accusation, but Jeffers asks, if 90% of what we worry about never happens, as studies demonstrate, how is negativity more realistic than positivity? The fact is that what we realistic is up to us, depending on how we shape our thoughts. The key to positive thinking, the most elemental yet most overlooked aspect to it, is that you must practice it all the time. Even Susan Jeffers, a famous motivational figure, cannot afford to go a day without positive mental refueling. We won't go without breakfast or a morning jog or a child's hug, she says. So why do we think that a program for daily positive energizing is optional? Write out your favorite inspirational quotes and keep them next to your computer, in your car, by your bed. The positivity you create will start to seem closer to how things should be to reality. Other points. There are many other good messages in the book, including, there's always plenty of time. The biggest pitfall as you make your way through life is impatience. Impatience is merely self-punishment, creating stress, dissatisfaction, and fear. One has to trust that whatever one is doing, it is all unfolding perfectly and in the right time.